Terry from Jimmy Bean's Wool, and today I'm here to tell you about a new item that we have in the store. We have Schacht Lady Bug spinning wheels, and this is really exciting because ever since I've worked here we've been having customers come in and ask if we're carrying spinning supplies and so forth, and so now we finally are. We have the drop spindles, which you've seen me review before, or if you haven't you can search for those in the videos and take a look. This is the first spinning wheel that we've decided to carry, and Schacht has always been one of the high quality spinning wheels in the spinning world. If you know it, you know Schacht is a very well made spinning wheel. This was really nice. This is their little travel mode. It's called a Ladybug. It has a kind of a synthetic wheel in itself. It's made kind of a Danish modern kind of style. With plywood, hardwood plywoods, handholds. It's got 3 handholds. I'm going to see. You can pick it up with any of the 3 handholds, just like a briefcase. Carry it around. It's on the front leg. 2 more here on the back part. So you can grab it this way and carry it. It weighs only 13 pounds, so it's very easy to transport. One of the other nice things about it is it's a double treadle. Let's get it turned around again so you can see it. It has 2 foot treadles so that you have your feet going in opposite, like pedaling a bicycle, instead of just one, so you're getting exercise for both your legs and feet, which is kind of nice. So if one gets tired, you probably could also, once you get the feel of it and get the balance just right, treadle with one foot for a while and then treadle with the other foot for a while. Now, we've set this one up with a Scotch tension. So if you don't know the parts of a spinning wheel here real quickly, down here, if you can see down here, I was just showing you these are the foot treadles. Back here, this is the crank. It's kind of a Z-shaped piece of metal, and in this case it's attached to the 2, what do they call that, treadle dogs that make the crank go around. This is your wheel, or your drive wheel, and up here you have a flyer whirl, your bobbin. Here the Schacht comes with an extra bobbin, and on the bobbin you have a wide side. I don't know if you can see that really well. This is the side you use for Scotch tension. The nice thing about Schacht Ladybugs is you can do Scotch tension or double drive. Many beginners start with Scotch tension, so this is a side, or you can turn it around and have double drive, so you've got a smaller whirl on the bobbin here. Now back over here to the wheel. This is set up currently with Scotch tension, so we have the elastic drive band comes up onto the whirls. We can go on the small whirl or the large whirl depending on how fast we want to go. It has a drive band tensioner, which is a little handle here that you can use to add more tension, so as you're going faster and you have more tension on the brake, then you can, when your brake band starts to slip, you can move the drive band tensioner so that you get a good grip but not too much and your yarn doesn't get away from you. Then around the bobbin you have what's called the flyer, and the flyer turns around and distributes the yarn around the bobbin evenly. And then right over here, get this out of the way here, you can see that my yarn is going through the hole here and coming out. This is called the Orifice, and these are the maidens, which are the upright parts. And I have been spinning a little bit here. I'm going to drop things. Where did it go? You have your threader. It also comes with a very complete set of instructions, and then it comes with, now I'm dropping everything. There we go. A cotton drive band to set it up as double drive. And so with a cotton drive belt on here, it would be doubled over here, and you'd have one of the drive bands going over the whirl and one onto the bobbin whirl, so that they will turn at different ratios. I generally like to spin double drive, so as I'm demonstrating this, if I seem a little awkward, it's because I'm not used to the Scotch tension, and it's also been about 10 years since I've done a lot of spinning. The way the break band works on the Scotch tension, there's this little jute twine that goes over here. I don't know if you can kind of zoom in over here. Comes in over here, and it wraps around that and goes under here. And under the flyer, you can see there's a little spring right in here and a tensioning knob. Tensioning knob on this side that you can tighten or loosen the tension on that little jute belt there for the Scotch tension. And so we've got some yarn on here all set up. I was going to say, what else does this come with too? Like I said, it comes a very good complete set of instructions. One of the other little cute features. Let's see if I can turn it back here again. Right down here in front of my hand is a tiny little ladybug. So one of the nice little things about Schacht Ladybugs is there's a ladybug somewhere on the wheel. It's in a different place on every single wheel. So no two wheels are exactly alike. And that's very cute. So when you get your wheel, you'll have to search to find out where your ladybug is. It goes together really easily. You need a 1/2-inch wrench or socket and a Phillips and a regular head screwdrivers. And the instructions were very simple. It's got leg adjusters, so if you get on an uneven surface, you can adjust the legs. It's got great pictures. I don't know if you can see for how to do the assembly in the instructions. And it goes on through, and there's some other items that you can get to it. You can get a jumbo flyer. You can get a tension lazy Kate or a collapsible lazy Kate. And of course there's the nitty knotties, which we carry as well. Now, the other parts we'd have to order for you at this time, but they are all nice things to have when you really get going and spinning. So let me show you how well this works. And I had it all set up here, and now my moving around here, we've lost it. So what you do, I have the leader on here, and if this was the leader, I'd be bringing it through here, pulling the threader through the orifice, and then just pulling the yarn right back through there. Get that out of the way. Give myself a little slack. I'm using some yarn or some fiber I've had laying around for years. Now, you always want to spin your wheel counterclockwise when you're spinning. Unless you're doing something very specific and then you're doing it the other way. It's plying, you're going to turn it the other way. So, being that I'm not as familiar with this wheel and getting it going, I'm going to go ahead and give it a spin by hand. And then I'm just going to start treadling and drafting my fibers and letting that spin run up into my fibers. And when I've had enough out, now I'm doing a kind of a mix of a short draw and a long draw if you're a spinner. So I'm letting it come out, and I'm letting the twist run up and into my fibers, and then I quit and let it wind up onto the bobbin. And when I have enough built up into one spot, I move it from one flyer hook to the next, so it builds up in a new spot. There we go. And also we need to get a little oil on this one. It's very nice. There's only very few places on this wheel that you have to oil. It's mostly the spindle shaft, which is the shaft that the flyer and the bobbin and all run on. It's the only place you really have to oil. So when you get it, you want to make sure you have a tiny amount of 20 or 30 weight motor oil on hand so you can oil it. And that's how you do it. It's very smooth, it's very quiet. You can hear it, it's just barely whispering. It's a very peaceful sound, very enjoyable. Here, I'll do a little bit more of a short draw. And back to a long draw. And some nubs in there. So that's how it works. I'm going to be very excited to be able to offer some spinning classes here sometime soon. So keep a look on our class schedule for those. And if you have any questions about the looms, be happy to answer them for you. You can just email us or give us a call. I'm Terry from Jimmy Beads Wool. Thanks for watching.
Thunder rumbles on this American summer night.